Hello guys! In today's video, ang pag-uusapan po natin ay kung ano-ano yung mga basic functions in Microsoft Excel which performs a special calculations in our data. So this time, we will be discussing about minimum, summation, average, maximum, and median. But before that, let us first define ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng functions. So functions are built-in formulas in Microsoft Excel that performs special calculations automatically. It may be used by itself or it may be combined with other functions. So you can combine that several functions or the basic functions. So Excel provides multiple functions. Some are used to statistical and financial analysis. Example, if you are conducting your research or if you are studying your master's degree, you can use this to perform your computation or the statistical computation in your study. And some of the functions are used also in database operations. So a function may be entered using keyboard, mouse, or a combination of both. What are the basic functions we have in Microsoft Excel? Ano nga ba yung mga basic function na meron po yung Microsoft Excel? So some of the basic function in Excel are, number 1, sum. So ito pong nakikita natin, sum, average, minimum, maximum, and median. Ito po yung mga function names accepted by a Microsoft Excel. Ibig sabihin, if you want to perform this specific task, ito yung gagamitin natin. If we want to use the function names to create our formula, we can use these function names para makapag-perform tayo ng specific task in our data. So for example, in sum, so we have meaning, returns the total value of a given number. So what does it mean? Ibig sabihin, yung sum is another method in order for us to get the total of the given number. So previously, we already discussed that there are mathematical operations na meron yung Microsoft Excel, and that it includes plus sign to compute for the sum of numbers. So this time, we will be let us try to find out. Kaya wag po kayong aalis dito sa channel na to. Tapusin natin yung video because we will be learning the different methods in getting the sum of numbers. And through that different methods, I guess, you can now realize or makikita natin among that methods, alin ba yung pinakamadali and alin ba dapat yung pwedeng gamitin lang for a special cases. So may mga special cases po kasi tayo na hindi pwedeng gamitin yung specific functions na yun. For example, sa sum, or if we will be using sa may auto sum button, ano ba yung hindi pwedeng gamitin or gawin using this special button. So wag kayong bibitiw mga learners, patuloy lang tapusin natin yung video na to para makita natin how useful yung basic functions in performing special calculations in Microsoft Excel. So sabi dito, average returns the average of a number. So aside from using the forward slash to compute for the average, you can use this function name. So another one, these three remaining, ito yung mga statistical functions na meron po yung Microsoft Excel. So usually, it computes for the minimum number or value. Max stands for maximum, indicates the maximum value in a range. For the median, this is the number between the middle of a set of numbers. Kunyari, meron pong given na numbers, and titingnan natin, among these numbers, alin yung pinaka nasa middle part. So instead of identifying it manually, we can use this median or statistical functions to determine among those given numbers, alin ba dito yung hinahanap natin. So that's all for our discussion. So this time, I'm going to show you titingnan natin through my demonstration, ano-ano ba yung mga different functions or special functions mayroon yung Microsoft Excel at paano po ito ginagamit. So, I have here, gumawa po ako ng sample dito. Yung purpose po is just to show you ano ba yung function or special calculations na ginagawa out of this functions in Microsoft Excel. So, I have here, gumawa po ako ng grades. Actually, St. Monica, dito po kasi ako nag-graduate. So, I used it as my example school. So, this time, year level, meron po ako dito from first year to fourth year. So, school year or calendar year, 1996, 97, 98, 99, and 2000. So, for this year, we are going to get the average. So, I created one for average one. So, we created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I created 5 sheets. For each sheet, i-perform natin yung specific function na gagamitin natin to get the value na gusto natin makuha. So, first sheet, pinangalanan natin siya ng mid-chine. Second sheet, max. Third is minimum. Fourth is sum. And fifth is average po. So, let's try to find out muna itong sum. So, sabi natin previously, ano nga uli yung ginagamit natin to compute for the sum? So, previously, we discussed, yes, you're right. So, plus sign is used to create or it is the accepted mathematical operator used to compute for the sum of numbers. So, number 2, you can use the sum function. Itong sum na yan, na word. Yan mismo yung pangalan ng function para makompute natin yung sum of numbers. And we can also use this AutoSum. So, let's try to find out, learners, guys, among the 3 methods of computing the sum of numbers, alin ba dito ang pinakamadaling gamitin pag kukuha po tayo ng sum? So, try na po natin. So, I have here, first column, year level. Second is the year, 1996. 1997, column C. 1988 is column D, 1999, column E, 2000, and total. So, we will get the total of this number using the plus sign muna para makita natin ano ba yung difference in writing the formula. So, sabi natin, from my previous discussion, I already posted creating formula in Microsoft Excel in this channel. Kaya, if you want to review, just go back to the video and then try to find out paano gumagawa ng formula in Microsoft Excel. So, this time, gagawa na tayo ng formula para sa mga marurunong na. Pero pag hindi pa, you can go back to the video para alamin natin paano ba tayo gagawa ng formula in Microsoft Excel. So, this time, identify first where you want to see the result of your formula. Sabi natin, first year ang i-compute natin, so ilalagay natin dito. So, nasa column G tayo. And then, sabi natin, always start your equation with an equal sign. So, equal sign. And then, you will just get the cell addresses of each number. And then, lalagay tayo ng plus sign. So, this is just a review. Plus sign, plus, kukunin natin yung cell addresses. And remember na hindi tayo pwedeng maglagay ng number na we will be adding yung number niya dito talaga. Kasi, there's something wrong kapag pinalitan natin yung value dito. Automatically, you can see the errors kapag pinalitan natin ng value yung per year natin. So, try po natin i-enter. So, equal sign, the total value for the first year enrollees is 1,863. So, ginamit natin yung plus sign. So, this time, we will be using the AutoSum. So, tingnan natin. Kung kanina, ilang beses tayo nag-click. So, this time, ang gagawin natin, though we will be using the summation button or the AutoSum, dito po yan sa taas. So, saan po siya natin makikita? Nasa home menu po siya. So, dito po siya sa home menu para makita natin yung AutoSum. So, sabi natin, to compute for the sum using the auto sum, you will just highlight. Isama po natin yung place or yung cell kung saan gusto natin mag-appear yung result ng ating computation. So, highlight, tandaan po natin, highlight lang, and then go to auto sum. So, click lang. Automatically, you get the result. So, you highlight one step, and then click the auto sum. Automatically, you get the sum. So, dalawang procedures lang. Pero, ang tandaan po natin, kapag you will just add specific numbers from this, ibig sabihin, you cannot use this auto sum kung halimbawa gusto mo lang i-add yung for the year 1996 and 999. Hindi pwedeng gamitin yung auto sum kasi automatically when you highlight, makakasama po sa computation. Ibig sabihin, mali na agad. So, there are options in using this auto sum. So, meron po siyang mga, tawagin na nating, may mga, anong tawag doon? May mga limitations din using the auto sum. So, this time, we will be using the function name, sum. So, equal sign, you will just write the function name for computing sum is sum, open parentheses, and then highlight lang yung number. So, tingnan natin how many procedures, and then close parentheses, and then enter. So, automatically, we get the total of the third year enrollees from 1996 to 2000. Yung total niya po is 1,956. So, nakita nyo ba yung difference between the three methods or procedures in computing the sum? So, bahala na po kayo. If you think that computations or procedure applicable to your formula or to your data, then do it. So, kayo ang mag-a-analyze kung anong applications or procedures ba ang pwede dito sa ginagawa ko. Guys, nakita nyo kung gaano kadali gumawa ng or mag-total ng mga numbers because of this formula. And one thing more, when you change the value, automatically, look at the total. Tingnan natin yung total natin. Automatically, the total will change. So, if you're going to type 20, 20, and then 20, just to see the result, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Meaning to say that our formula is correct. Okay? So, that's all for the total. And then this time, we will try to compute for the average. So, sabi natin, what is the function name to compute for the average is average. So, sabi natin, determine where we want to appear the result, type equal sign, and then type the word average. So, remember, yung function name natin, hindi po siya case sensitive. Kahit anong klase yung pagkakatype natin, all are accepted. So, open parentheses, highlight uli, then close parentheses, and then enter. So, automatically, we get the average 372.6. So, this time, we will be computing for the second year. So, we use that average function name. Ulitin-uli natin para makita nyo yung procedures. Equal sign. Type the function name average to compute for the average. And then, open parentheses. And then, highlight. And then, close parentheses. And then, enter. So, yun yung first method in computing the average. Pero, di ba there are also another method in computing the average? We can use the forward slash to compute for the average. Try natin yung isa. So, sabi natin, forward slash, open parentheses, we will be adding individually. Or sabi natin, we can also use the combination of the function to compute for a specific number. So, this time, we will be using sum and average to compute for the average. So, una, we will be using sum to sum these numbers. And then, close parentheses. And then, to compute for the average, we're going to put forward slash. And then, i-divide natin to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divided by 5. So, what we get, equal sign, sum to compute for the function, sum for the function name to compute for the sum of numbers, open parentheses to enclose the cell addresses. Kasi ito po yung isasum muna natin. Then, tsaka tayo magdi-divide. So, B7 is to F7, close parentheses, forward slash, and then 5. And then, enter. Automatically, we get the average for the third year, 391.2. So, tingnan uli natin, among these methods ba, alin yung mas madaling gamitin? So, nasa sa inyo po yung desisyon kung alin kaya ang mas madaling gamitin. So, this time, we will try to get the minimum value out of the given numbers here. So, sabi natin, sa first year, tingnan natin anong year ba dito sa taon na to ang may pinakamababang enrollees simply by creating the formula. So, let's try to find out which among the year for every year level yung may pinakamababang enrollees. So, what you are going to do is type equal sign, type the function name min to compute for the minimum value or the lowest value, open parentheses, and then simply just highlight, and then close parentheses, and then enter. So, automatically, 245. So, tingnan natin yung first year. 245. Tama po tayo. So, this time, dito naman po tayo. So, let's see for the second year. So, equal sign, minimum, close parentheses, and then close parentheses, and then enter. So, 256. So, drag lang po natin. That's how simple it is. Kung ano yung mga year, kung saan. So, minimum is 245 for the year 1996. For second year, it's 256. So, we have here 1997. So, for the third year, we have 256, and then 256, 1997. So, this time, sa fourth year, we have 256 to 246, 256. Okay. So, try nating palitan yung numbers. So, para makita natin na tama naman talaga yung computation na ginawa natin. So, out of the given number. So, look at this. For the year 1996, we have 20, 1997, 1, 1998, 2, 1999, 4, 2000 is 8. So, yung minimum number among these enrollees for each year is 1. So, ganun lang po, kadali. So, let's shift naman. Punta tayo dito sa maximum. So, opposite to the minimum is maximum. Ibig sabihin, alin ba dito ang pinakamataas na number among the given numbers or enrollees? So, equal sign. This time, kung kanina nag-type tayo ng min, so this time we will be typing max or so max stands for, nakalagay dito, returns the largest value in a set of values, ignores logical values, and text. So, open parentheses. So, ibig sabihin guys, per function, there is a corresponding description at the bottom. So, we can also create that. Later on, I'm going to teach you paano ba tayo maglalagay ng data nang meron tayong ilalagay na specific data na kapag mali, automatically, meron po siyang mag-notify sa atin na mali yung in-enter natin. Or sometimes, through a sound. Or sometimes, through a note over the data para mapakita na mali yung in-entry natin. So, maximum, balik ulit tayo. Highlight naman, and then close parentheses. So, this time, the maximum value is 454. So, 454. Ito yung maximum value natin. So, palitan natin ng 2, 3, 454, 78, 900. So, this time, automatic nakita nyo po, nag-change yung value. It's 900. So, that's how simple the computation is. So, this time, let's go to Midjan. So, Midjan naman po. So, tingnan natin. Sabi natin, ang Midjan stands for middle number among the given numbers. So, let's try to find out. So, equal sign. Type lang po natin yung word na Midjan. Open parentheses. And then, highlight uli ito. And then, close parentheses. And then, enter. So, among this given number, the middle number is 23. So, no need na kayong mag-compute manually kasi automatic, 23 talaga yung number. So, let's try to find out these numbers na sunod-sunod, alin ba yung middle number natin. So, this time, 1, 2, 4, 7. Ang median natin is 3. So, try nating maglagay ng 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, what do you think is the median? So, ibig sabihin, sa manual computation, i-arrange mo lang yung number, bibilangin mo, kung alin yung pinaka nasa gitna, yun ang median. Pero this time, tinutulungan nga tayo ng Microsoft Excel para mas mapadali yung computation natin na hindi tayo maggagawa manually. Kasi what if kung ang numbers natin is 100 numbers and then you're going to identify the median? Can you imagine yung hirap na you will read all the numbers and then you are going to identify which is the middle number among that numbers? So, napaka-impractical way to do it manually. Kaya meron tayo ditong Microsoft Excel to help us do our job in a quick and easy way na mas madali at marami din po tayong magagawa in a day because of these skills. So, siguro, sometimes mahirap gumamit ng Microsoft Excel but we need to understand kasi ilan lang naman to sa ginagamit natin kasi sometimes there are based from my experience, a person working almost 5 years abroad and then the employer told that person to go back to the Philippines just to study Microsoft Excel because Microsoft Excel is vital in creating their report in a specific company. Yung inventory niya, simply ginagamit nila is Microsoft Excel. So, talagang pag natuto kayo nito guys, I'm sure mas magiging madali, magkakaroon pa kayo ng mas magandang opportunity para gumanda yung trabaho nyo at magkaroon kayo ng trabaho at magandang buhay. So, that's all for today. I hope guys, naintindihan nyo po yung discussion natin. And if you want to request more videos sa mga topics na gusto nyo po pong i-discuss related dun sa mga previous na di-discuss natin, just type a message on the message box and then gagawan ko po kayo at gagawin natin yung pipilitin natin yung sarili to make it for you. That's all for today. Good morning everyone and mabuhay tayong lahat.